G'day everyone, welcome back to Rule of Reason. I hope you're enjoying the mini-series so far. This is episode 5, titled Free Markets with a Conscience. Or if you want something a bit more catchy, Capitalism is great, but it's not God. Now, don't confuse that title. I'm not saying that socialism is the solution. I'm just saying we don't want to worship the way of life. And let's get into it so you can see what I mean. Free markets have lifted more people out of poverty than any system in history. But when profit becomes the only goal, people pay the price. Economics needs ethics, or it becomes a machine that eats its own society. Free markets work. They reward hard work, create innovation, and raise living standards. But markets are a tool, not a moral guide. When we let economics define what's right, we end up with corporate greed, broken families, and a society that measures success in dollars instead of dignity. So make sure you hear me here. Free markets are good. They've reduced global poverty, increased access to goods, and driven technological progress. But markets aren't moral. They reflect the values of the society that uses them. If a society values cheap labor, it will exploit workers. Maximum profit, it will sacrifice family and community. Convenience, it will outsource responsibility. Economic freedoms need moral boundaries, or the market becomes a god that demands everything. Capitalism without conscience leads to broken work-life balance, housing unaffordability, addictive technologies and consumerism, erosion of local communities and small businesses. A healthy economy rewards productivity but also supports family life, encourages innovation but not exploitation, allows wealth but calls for generosity and stewardship. The market is a great servant but a terrible master. It must be shaped by values, not vice versa. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil." So just hear me out correctly there. A lot of people say, when they misquote that verse, that money is the root of all evil. That's not true. It says, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil." In other words, money isn't evil, but loving it above people, purpose, or principle leads to destruction. We don't need less economic freedom. We need more economic responsibility. The goal isn't just to grow the economy, but to build a society where markets serve people, not the other way round. Again, just another 3-minute bite that I wanted to just provoke a thought in your mind about the world that we live in. I hope you got something out of that. Once again, please comment. Let me know if you like it, didn't like it, agree, disagree, and we'll have that conversation because I want to learn. I want to grow. All I'm trying to do is find a way to make Australia as good as possible for everyone. Next time, episode 6, National Identity and Western Values, Why Losing Them Makes Us Weak. I really hope you'll join me. I'm enjoying making these short little bites. I hope you're getting something out of them. And I'll see you guys next time on Rule of Reason.